This is a Main Hustle Media podcast.
Hello and welcome to the show. My name is Jackie O and you're listening to Militantly Mixed.
Yo, this is Rashani from the Single Simulcast. And when I'm not making you laugh or making up parody songs, I'm kicking back, listening to Militantly Mixed.
Konnichiwa, what's up, cousins? Welcome to Militantly Mixed, the podcast about race and identity from the mixed race perspective. I am your Sir Auntie, Charmaine Fury, and this is not, I promise, this is not an episode of Militantly Mixed. I hope to do this in under 5 to 10 minutes, but I have been receiving messages from several listeners and former guests to warn me that my emails from militantlymixed.com and my Militantly Mixed newsletter are getting flagged as spam, spoofing, or phishing. And I know why this is happening, and I have been actively trying to correct it. It's just that I can't correct it fast enough for it not to cause a problem for you and me, I guess, but you, if you're trying to receive emails from me. So here's the story in as fast as I can say. Over the last month and a half, I have been trying to transition and deplatform away from as much of Google and Microsoft as I can. There are some things that I can't reasonably get rid of because this is how the world operates, and some things make it impossible for you to step outside of it. But for whatever I can deplatform, I am trying to actively do that, and I'm trying to pick companies that aren't actively supporting a fucking genocide, right? And one of those transitions was a personal transition. I transitioned my email from Gmail to a host site called Proton Mail. And Proton Mail is a company based out of Switzerland, which has one of the strongest privacy laws in the world. And so because of that, this domain host has some of the best privacy and security-based emails in the world. So I have transitioned my personal emails from Gmail over to that. And in that process, I also opted to transition my business emails from militantlymixed.com and Main Hustle Media away from Microsoft and put it onto Proton as well. So Proton is hosting it, although you're still getting emails from Charmaine at militantlymixed.com. In the process of that transition, though, I think because one, not as many people are using it yet, it might flag because it's unusual, but also it's a secure email site, and non-secure email sites find that as a red flag. And so it is flagging as spam or spoofing or phishing because sites like Google or AT&T or Apple Mail are resistant to secure emails. I guess this is what I'm finding out. But because it's also hosting my Militantly Mixed email address, I think that's what's causing an issue for you not receiving it. Or if you are receiving it, you're getting an alert. And what I've discovered is that there's two versions of this that are happening at the same time. I thought it was the same problem, but it's not. It's two different problems. The first problem is that if I send you something from Charmaine at militantlymixed.com, it's getting flagged because it's being hosted by Proton Mail. And so you usually have to go into whatever message that says, like, this is safe email. I guess that's called whitelisting, which I really hate that. Or whatever's in the body of the email that says, like, is this a fake mail? And you say no, you can click on that. And hopefully that will resolve the issue for emails from my domain. But it's also happening on the newsletter, which is new. I have transitioned, or am in the process of transitioning, my newsletter from MailChimp over to Substack. And a lot of folks have a Substack blog. I have a personal one. I also have moved Militantly Mixed newsletter over to Substack. I follow some of y'all's Substack blogs that are listeners or former guests and stuff like that. So I know this shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be an issue. However, in the last few weeks, as I've been sending out newsletters through the Substack, I think because I'm also kind of masking it over Militantly Mixed as a website, it's been sending out this alert, which says, you should not surf here. and then it has the link to the Substack newsletter. And then it says, this shopping website has several red flags. Chances are this is a scam site. Don't think this is harmful. Report a false positive here. And then there's a clickable link at that report false positive where you can say this is okay. I have filled this out already. One, because it's my website, and obviously I want to try to make this as easy for y'all as possible and easy for me as possible. But I guess because of the Proton Mail hosting and all that other kind of stuff, it might just be blocking because of that. So you might have to re-accept Militantly Mixed newsletter or sign up for it again or something like that to be able to say you approve that you're receiving these. And so this is also explaining why not as many people are opening the newsletter as usually do, is because you're probably not seeing it. It's probably going directly into spam. If it is clearing your spam box though and going directly into your box, it's probably showing a phishing or a spoofing alert or warning, which would make you not want to click on it. But I'm not spoofing anything. I don't even know what spoofing is. I'm not phishing anything. I vaguely know what phishing is. I think it's like stealing email addresses or masking them or something like that. I don't actually know, but I'm not doing either one of those things. I'm just trying to send out a new weekly newsletter because I'm trying to be a little bit more proactive about how I share the information for the episodes and other mixed news that's out in the world. And I've been enjoying doing that, but no one's been reading it because you're probably not seeing it. That's frustrating. But anyways, I probably made the mistake of trying to transition too many things at one time, which is very on brand for me. I changed my email domain host. I've changed my website for militantlymixed.com domain host. And I changed the design of the website all at the same time. And I'm also trying to transition away from MailChimp. And so in that all process, you're probably getting emails from MailChimp still. You're probably also getting the ones from militantlymixed.com. But I think Substack sends it out as militantlymixed@substack.com, which is not an email that I control. It's just the email that they automatically create for you when they are sending out your blog posts. So this might be multiple things that you have to accept. And I apologize in advance because this is, or apologize behind, I guess, because this is adding an inconvenience for folks that just want to listen to the show and want to support Militantly Mixed. So I do apologize for that. I couldn't have anticipated this being an issue. So now I'm just scrambling to resolve them. And unfortunately, I'm focusing on one when I find out actually it's multiple. And so I'm going to have to start bouncing around to resolve with Substack, with Proton Mail, and with my militantlymixed.com domain. So that's all I want to say. I'm going to write about this in the newsletter as well, which you're probably not receiving. But if you do want to check it out, or if you want to have access to it, all you have to do is go to militantlymixed.com/newsletter, and you'll be able to read the newsletter. And from there, you can even sign up for it if you haven't already. But what I've been doing on the newsletter for the last few weeks is because I haven't had episodes, I've been posting mostly news about mixed people, global news that I've been discovering, or highlighting something that mixed cousins are out there in the world doing, films, books, etc. When I come back from hiatus, I'm going to be highlighting that week's episode in addition to any kind of mixed news that I discover. I'll put up in there too, and I usually have a little write-up about it, about my feelings about it, and also highlighting any products or services or creative things that I'm discovering from mixed folks out there in the world as well, so that you just have access to stuff that you might not have access to. So yeah, I'm still on mental health hiatus, even though it has not been a mental health friendly month so far. I do intend to come back on time, on schedule, if nothing goes crazy over the next couple of weeks, on the first Tuesday of November. And then hopefully by then some of these issues will be resolved, if not all of them. But I do apologize again for these issues. And I hope that if you're hearing this, you can go into your spam or click on the "this is okay" to receive this email thing. And hopefully you'll start actually getting access to the emails. Yeah. Oh, and the other thing I changed was the store host. The store host also had to change because of tariffs. And I know that's working because somebody placed an order last week and they should be getting their stuff very soon. So I'm excited about that as well. But that is also available on the militantlymixed.com website when you click on the store button. And yeah, that's all I got. I say I was going to try to do this under 10, and as of right now, it's under 10. So that's it. I'm going to say goodbye. Talk to you in a couple weeks. Don't forget to be your mixed ass selves. Militantly Mixed is a Main Hustle Media podcast, produced and hosted by me, Charmaine Fury. Music is by David Bogan, The One. Please follow us on social media, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook at Militantly Mixed. If you'd like to become a Patreon of Militantly Mixed, please go to patreon.com/Charmaine Fury for a monthly sponsorship or paypal.me/militantlymixed for a one-time only donation. And if you like what you hear on Militantly Mixed, please subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts. And don't forget to be your mixed ass self. Main Hustle Media. Turn your side hustle into your main hustle.